Good evening all your citizens, welcome back to the City Insider channel. In this video, we'll find out the latest news about Manchester City FC. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss daily update. Kyle Walker to AC Milan coming days. AC Milan are closing in on Kyle Walker and will look to finalize a move for the England fullback early this week on a 2.5-year deal. Pep Guardiola revealed the stunning news that Walker had asked to leave the club when he spoke after the win over Salford City in the FA Cup, for which the City captain was left out of the matchday squad. It is understood that former Manchester United striker Zlatan Ibrahimovic, now an advisor at Milan, has played an important role in putting together a deal for Walker, 34, with the Italian club set to offer a deal until 2027. He is poised to compete for a first-team spot at the San Siro, with the expectation of him pushing for a regular place. While he was linked with a move to Saudi Arabia earlier in the season, it is thought that Milan are the only club pushing for a deal at the moment. Walker has a full season left on his existing terms at the Etihad Stadium, so a transfer fee would be expected to be involved in normal circumstances, despite Walker's age and his contribution to City's success during his 7 years since joining from Tottenham Hotspur. He has won 6 Premier League titles and the Champions League during the treble campaign, with Guardiola insisting it is impossible for City to have their success without Walker, who cost £45 million in 2017. Teammates surprised by Kyle Walker's decision. Pep Guardiola broke the news of Walker's intention to move abroad for the final years of his career after City's 8-0 FA Cup thumping of Salford City on Saturday evening. The defending Premier League champions deployed a youthful lineup for the third-round tie, with Mcatee the only senior centre-back to start. Walker was conspicuous by his absence, and Guardiola later explained, "I prefer to play other players whose minds are here." Mcatee was taken aback when his manager's comments were put to him post-match, gathering himself before lauding his legend of a teammate. "He's massive for us," the Dutch defender told reporters, "been massive for us over the years. This year as well. He's a big character in the squad. He deserves a lot of praise for all the years he's been a top player for this club." Walker has routinely captained City this season, and Mcatee was asked about the Englishman's leadership qualities. "It's massive," the 29-year-old admitted. "He's a big player for us, big character, good guy as well. I'm very good with him. Let's see what happens. There's no doubt he's been a massive player for us." City are poised to add some defensive players in the January transfer window. Lens centre-back Abdulkadir Kusanov is on the cusp of agreeing a £33.6 million deal, while Palmeiras defender Vita Reis could also be on his way to East Manchester. The news of Walker's departure may have come as a shock, but Mcatee had faith in City's recruitment department. "The club know what they're doing," he insisted. "They're trying to help the team and trying to get us back to where we belong. Hopefully, if it happens, it will be good." Man City closing in Omar Marmoush. Manchester City are now close to sealing a deal to sign a wonderful attacker, according to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano. After his side's disappointing first half of the season, Pep Guardiola has wasted no time bringing in new reinforcements this month, with the manager keen to strengthen his squad in a number of different positions. Man City have now submitted a £41 million bid for Lens defender Abdulkadir Kusanov, and they are now on the verge of getting a deal over the line, with the Uzbekistan international keen on a move to the Etihad Stadium. City have also made an offer for Palmeiras defender Vita Reis, with Guardiola clearly keen to bolster his options at centre-back. However, the Brazilian club have knocked back the initial proposal. Not only are the Sky Blues keen on strengthening in defence, but they are also chasing a new forward, and their top attacking target is Eintracht Frankfurt's Omar Marmoush, who has now agreed terms on a move to Manchester. Fabrizio Romano has since dropped an even more promising update on City's pursuit of Marmoush, revealing that a deal is almost done. Following positive talks with Frankfurt, the next step is for City to submit a formal bid, which could amount to as much as £67 million, according to previous reports. Should the offer be accepted by the German club, as expected, Man City are convinced they will be able to seal the deal for the Egyptian forward next week. Man City confident about charges. Manchester City are confident about their 115 charges case after pursuing deals for several new signings in the January transfer window. That is the view of former Man City financial advisor Stefan Borson, who exclusively told Football Insider any players in talks with the Premier League champions will be asking about the case. Man City have been locked in a legal battle with the Premier League after being dealt 115 charges in February 2023 for allegedly breaching the financial fair play (FFP) rules over a 9-year period between 2009 and 2018. An independent commission hearing started in mid-September and ended last month, with the panel now considering its verdict. Pep Guardiola's side have been in talks about signing Eintracht Frankfurt's Omar Marmush, Abdulkadir Kusanov from Lens and Vita Race of Palmeiras. Borson insisted Man City are looking to improve their squad after their recent on-field problems. He told Football Insider, "January is a difficult market, but City have got huge PSR capacity, so that's not an issue. They have clearly got some issues on the field. So you can understand that they would want to remedy that. I think it demonstrates a level of confidence about the 115 charges and the potential impact of those. I don't think it's definitive, but it's a signal that they are confident. It's a signal that the message they are giving to potential signings is positive, because I don't think it's possible that any player coming in at this stage would not be asking about the situation." James Mcatee pushing to leave Man City this month. Mcatee produced an eye-catching display in Pep Guardiola's side's 8-0 win over Salford City in the FA Cup as the academy star netted a hat-trick. After the match, the Man City boss told the media that Mcatee is a special, talented player. The forward looks set to be the Premier League champions' next bright star. However, he just isn't getting enough opportunities at the Etihad and is eager to leave. Minds have held talks with Manchester City about a prospective deal for James Mcatee, who is eager to leave the Etihad this month in search of regular first-team football, sources have told TBR Football's chief correspondent Graham Bailey. Mcatee considered his options in the summer and decided to stay following discussions with Pep Guardiola, having just returned from a second loan spell at Sheffield United. But that stance now seems to have changed, as despite injuries and struggles, he has found his game time in Manchester Limited. The 22-year-old's FA Cup display was just his 4th start of the season, and now with just 18 months remaining on his current contract, he looks unlikely to commit to a new deal. TBR Football have previously revealed that Mcatee has plenty of interest from Premier League clubs Brentford, Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth, Fulham and West Ham United. There is also interest from Italian clubs Atalanta and Bologna, who would like to take him to Serie A, but it appears his future could be in Germany. RB Leipzig, Borussia Dortmund and Bayer Leverkusen are all big admirers, but now TBR Football understands that Mainz have made contact about a possible deal. Mainz are enjoying a brilliant season and currently sit in 4th in the Bundesliga, and they are ready to invest in January as they look to claim a Champions League berth. And that's the end of today's video. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss daily update from my channel.